It felt good. This is what I put in the work for. You know, grinding and just to go out there and take a couple of snaps and just to feel the defense and everything and put in the play call that we did this week felt good.
What was the biggest change or surprise that you felt when you were actually able to go up against an opposing tackle?
It's a big change. I haven't hit somebody in 2 years, but haven't hit anybody in 2 years. And when I went against the tackle, it's like, oh, okay, this is real. We're back in it, and it's just they did a good job today, on winning, but me getting out there and just taking a couple of snaps and feeling the defense and getting the calls and doing it back over again felt great.
Jason, we just joined you on Buccaneers Radio Live. As a veteran, what can you do to help this team with 2 games to go, especially emotionally? You've been here before. You've won a lot of big games.
I think what I could do, man, is to start by getting the play calling down more pat, and practice harder. And it all starts with practice, really, to be honest. I feel like what you do in practice, you're going to do it in game, And I live by that. I play by that for 14 years now, and, my job now is to, get the young guys to rally up, and, it ain't over. It's never over until you say it's over. Rare, to be honest, but I don't think it's over. I think we got a lot of work to do, in a short amount of time, and we're going to get after it,
All right, Jason, thank you.
Yeah.
Coaches, players playing for jobs, obviously down the stretch, not just a chance at a playoff. Mm-hmm. When you, as a player, how do you guys carry that kind of burden?
Nobody wants to be in a position, but I think, when you think about it, as players, we just got to come out and do our jobs to perfection. And you don't know what perfection really is, but try to do your job to the best you can. I think so, But we're not really worrying about that, We're gonna see how the cards play out, but we got 2 more games left, and let's start with this one, Miami Dolphins, and go down there and see what we can do as a team, as a unit. Coaches, players, special team, offense, defense, and just grind hard this week and put on the show. Come this Sunday. I look at it like that. I'm excited because I haven't played ball in 2 years, but I'm very excited. I feel like I was in shape out there. Didn't feel tired, and it takes a minute to get in groove of things. For me.
Recent weeks where the defense has not been able to hold the lead late. That's not something you're used to around here. What do you see that isn't happening that should happen?
Got to find a way. At the end of the day, we just got to find a way. No matter what situation we're in, we just got to find a way. Get our offense the ball back as much as possible without the other team, capitalizing off whatever we do. So just got to find a way, man. Whatever it is, we got to lock in and, just get off the field.
Are there any common characteristics that you're seeing? Any similarities between the games?
Nah. We just got to finish better. That's it, man. We just got to be consistent through four quarters. And, just play full 4 quarters. That's about it.
Lavonte, play before the half, they hit a touchdown to McMillan. You guys are coming, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, cover 0 bases.
Mm-hmm.
When we get there, what do you say about Young and just about that play in particular?
Yeah, he just checked, brought his tight end to bring in the extra blocking guy to pick up the guys, and and then he made a great throw. You know what I'm saying? Dean was in good position, and he just made a great throw. He had a little bit of time back there to throw it off his back foot and get it to a spot.
You like that aggressiveness, so they have no timeout. They have to either throw it away in the end zone or.
Yeah, we're going to do what we do, man. That's our style of play. We're aggressive defense. We're attacking style defense, and whatever coach calls, we're going to try to operate at its full advantage.
Lavonte, 2 games ago, obviously, jobs are on the line. How do you as a player shoulder that burden?
Oh, man. Shoot, it's opportunity. 2 games ago, like you said, it's an opportunity to still reach our goal, for sure. So, I know, a lot of people not happy, you know what I'm saying? We're not happy, obviously, but in the day, it's another opportunity to, do what we love and take advantage of the opportunity that's coming up, and we're going to do that.
Do you worry about the team's confidence at this point, just because losing isn't a good feeling?
No, I don't worry about the confidence, man. Like, it just be weird, just we having great energy, great weeks of practice, great preparation, and having good stances throughout the football game, and I know where something happened. So, we just gotta, whatever it is, man, we just gotta hone in on doing us and, get a win. You know what I'm saying? 3 losses in a row. It's tough, you know what I'm saying? So we just gotta, like I said though, we got another opportunity. It's still a chance to do what we want to do at the end of the year, and it's right there, so we just gotta go take it.
You've been a part of some pretty great defenses around here. Mm-hmm. How does this hit you emotionally? I mean, does it hurt your heart to go through this stretch?
Yeah, for sure. It definitely is, man. It's tough, especially being the leader on this defense. It's hard. It's hard to deal with, but I know we're going to be better. And we're going to get whatever we need to do to get it done, we're going to get it done.
Yeah, we just, we got to, can't have those. Obviously, away game, you're going to have to use, good nonverbal cadence and stuff, and we didn't do a good enough job of that today, and that starts with me, the center, and so I got to be better. Let us down on several plays today.
Does it come down to noise? Was that what that was?
No, it's just execution and, making sure everyone's on the same page, and then, getting into the, variety of cadences too. Like, we just gotta, we gotta be better. And there's noise in every NFL stadium, away game. We play with noise. We played in very loud environments and haven't had issues. So today's frustrating.
How do you feel like you guys can get yourself out of this 3-game tailspin with 2 left?
I think it's just, just play more free. I think we're all kind of playing with, just play with a chip on your shoulder and try not to get too much into the implications of everything. Just go play ball, because when we do that, we're pretty good. And I think it flashes today. We did that, just didn't do it all the way through, and that's what happens.
Do you feel like there is a tightness in the game's kind of waning moments as opposed to early in the season when you guys were under the gun and seeming to be playing at your best? Is there a discernible difference?
Maybe. I mean, you think back to all those close games we won, and maybe we were just letting it rip and playing fast, and it's hard to say, because I think at times we do, we have juice and the effort's there. We're all playing our ass off. Everyone's playing through injury. Like, this team truly battles for each other, and so to see it, not end in a victory is disappointing. But again, it just comes down to details, and didn't do well today.
Thanks, Ray.
Appreciate it.
Now you're down to 0 margin for error.
I mean, it's tough because it seems like we just letting games go. So for the most part, we just got to watch the film and make the correction and really hone in on everything.
I kind of picked up the late part of that, but you got a touchdown in the end zone. Just take us kind of through that play.
I mean, I just got to play it better. I got to understand the situation. God. I mean, but I get better for that. That was just bad technique on my part.
Is there just an overall frustration on defense that you guys are feeling a little bit different now down the stretch versus earlier in the year?
I mean, it's just frustrating because we know we got the capability of being a great defense. It just minor mistakes that we keep making that are costing us.
Penalties obviously got you guys today, and you had a number yourself. What was going on out there? And the noise is always a factor, but what happened?
Yeah, just noise, not on the same page. Multiple things attribute to that. I mean, I just got to play better personally.
Those late-game situations that you guys capitalized on early in the year, does it feel different than it does now?
I wouldn't per se it feels different. I mean, obviously we're not capitalizing, so I mean, obviously you're not joyous after a game, especially like that. I mean, there's games though that shouldn't even come down to that, and this is one of those games.
Does it feel like the last few have kind of been like that, like that you guys feel like you should have closed it out, but it just doesn't happen?
Yes, 100%. Personally, it feels like we're giving games away at this point. It's extremely frustrating. There's not much more to it.
That being said, you guys still control your own destiny, surprisingly. So, like, your just thought process moving forward if you win the last two.
I mean, short memory. I mean, now's playoff time. I mean, yeah, we got to win the last two. I mean, doesn't matter. I mean, we set ourselves up to get this opportunity. If we do win the next two, that will make the playoffs. But I mean, obviously, we would like to have them clinched by now. But I mean, if we get hot the last two games in the playoffs, I mean, anything can happen.
What's the key in just bringing the locker room together when you guys are in a 3-game spin?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say just keeping our heads up, staying positive as much as possible. I mean, things just have to click better, I mean, on all phases of the game.
You look up, you feel like, you had some big plays, you just didn't finish your kicking field goals. Those, if you finish those drives, it's a different game, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Cam put us in great field position on that kickoff return.
Right.
And,
Long pass.
yeah, long pass, and then we're about to kick the field goal or whatever, and then they get a penalty, and then we get another opportunity, and would have loved to capitalize there. Kind of goes on the execution. I mean, me personally, I did not play a very good game today. I'm extremely frustrated. But again, you have to have a short memory in this league. Come back and work tomorrow.